morning everyone. So, it's just gone 7:30. I'm currently in Rorschach. No, I'm not repeating the Alpenpanoramaweg. I'm going to be repeating a section of that today. But today's main plan is the Rheintalhöhenweg, Etappe 1 from Rorschach to Bernegg. So 19 kilometers with 700 meters of elevation gain. So yeah, happy days. Weather grey, gloomy, wet, but not cold, so that's always a good thing. So yeah, I'm not going to do too much filming in the first part because mainly I've already hiked this and I've already filmed it when doing the Alpenpanoramaweg, because for the first 3 or 4 kilometers you are basically following the same route. So okay, so in the trees just behind me is the route of the Alpenpanoramaweg. So yeah, but today, as I said, I'm doing the Rheintalhöhenweg. Total distance of the route is 100 kilometers. Now I'm only the first 2.5 kilometers with 170 meters of elevation gain, and there is a train stop where I am, Wartensee. So yeah, you can use that if you want to skip on some of the altitude gain, or for example, like me, you've already done the Alpenpanoramaweg segment and you just want to start from here. Okay, so I haven't really been able to do much filming over the past several kilometers or so, mainly because, well, the pathway is just goes through so close to people's buildings, etc., and it's just like, you know, you're literally like walking through people's gardens and stuff almost. So yeah, I've just passed through the town of Thal, which was very lovely, and now I believe I'm starting the second major ascent of this hike, because you've effectively got 3 major climbs, but a lot of false summits on these. So So finally I am back in the woodland and a little bit away from civilization, which I'm happy about, because not gonna lie, the first quarter of this hike, like there was a few hundred meters of this hike which was okay, and then you know you're in like several kilometers of town, which again, you know, is okay, but yeah, it's just a bit too crowded for my taste, and yeah. And well, that's what happens when you end up doing lowland hikes like these. So the reason why I'm not doing the Alpenpanoramaweg at the moment is because very similar to the Rheintalhöhenweg, the logistics are a little bit difficult. So basically where I am now is Napf. There's a bus that runs to the base of Napf on a weekday, which I can easily take. Getting up to Napf, no problem. The issue arises when I get to the end of the etappe that I'm on, which is 14. There is a bus, but it only runs from the 3rd of May onwards, so it is a seasonal bus, and given from where I live, it takes me around about 3.5 hours to get there, plus the time, you know, that it takes me to actually start the etappe, and 2 etappes, you know, over 30 kilometers I can do, but with filming makes it a little bit difficult. So if I'm going to do it, I would have to do an overnighter. But yeah, I just thought for now, just yeah, let's try something new in Canton St. Gallen, which is not a canton I've really explored. Well, I have a little bit through the Alpenpanoramaweg, the earlier etappes, but not this side, not the Rheintal, which is where I am, which is on the other side of Sentis. So yeah, I've already been in a canton, another canton, not St. Gallen, Rheintaler Ho. Well, I'm off track a little bit, not too much, a couple of 100 meters, and it does present a very nice opportunity for a little panning shot from a little viewpoint, so here we go. So yeah, that's Bodensee, Rheintal, and just the little bit of the area where I'm supposed to be hiking. It is a little bit misty today. We've had quite a bit of rain yesterday, and I think a little bit the day before as well. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so after a little bit of dillying and dallying, trying to make up my mind which way to go, I ended up taking a slight little detour off the main path because I didn't really like, whoa, just how close the path got to someone's front door. So yeah, but yeah, what was really cool though was on the detour, I for the first time in a very long time, you know, passing through a farm, I did not expect to see a peacock. Just literally sat on the top of the roof of a van. Here's a photo. So yeah, that was quite something. So far so good. Something to mention is that I am geographically in Switzerland, but my phone is connected to the Austrian network because this valley, you're effectively on the border between Switzerland and Austria, and also one of the smallest countries in Europe, Liechtenstein. So yeah, my phone service is going to be a little bit sporadic, and I have no so I need to make a memo, note to self, always download the route on my phone. Yes. I mean, I have my Garmin watch as a backup, but yeah, I prefer, yeah, just in case. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely getting a lot sunnier today. Definitely nicer weather than yesterday, because I mean, I got lucky with having a day off from work, getting my day off from work today, because yesterday chucking it down with rain, tomorrow chucking it down with rain, so happy days. So on another note, today is the 12th of February. My first ever video that I re-uploaded to the channel was on the 10th of February 2024, so over a year ago. Now I had a goal when I first started re-uploading, was I wanted to get at least one video every single week for the whole of 2024 up until the 10th of February 2025. And I'm pleased to say that I have 99% hit that goal. There was only 1 week in the entirety of last year, and that was when I was in Norway, my last weekend in Norway in September, when I didn't have the opportunity to upload. So yeah, I'm very happy with that, because I am approaching 5 years of actually having the channel, and going from uploading 1 or 2 videos a year to 5 or 6 videos a year to 52 in a year. Yeah, it takes quite, I mean, I don't do any color grading, I literally just do, you know, edit, like just cutting, editing and so on, maybe a little bit of sound, a little bit of audio and so on, but nothing too major. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. So yeah, you can absolutely expect to see loads of videos in the future. This video is going to be coming out on Wednesday the 12th, Thursday the 13th, Friday the 14th, Saturday the 15th, Sunday the 16th. Normally I would use Sunday as a hiking day, as an activity day, but unfortunately I am booked my next day off will be the following Friday, so that would be, yeah, Friday the 20th. Yeah, I'll have to see. I might use some archival footage for my next video, or I might use or I might be able to film something, but it depends on a variety of factors. But if I skip a week, for me it's not the end of the world. I just wanted to put it out there, because, you know, I do this for a hobby. It's not meant, I mean, I do take it seriously, but not, you know, money making, upload seriously. It's nice to have a deadline, but if I can't make it, you know, stuff happens. So yeah, anyways, I think that's enough yammering. Time to swap out a battery and continue hiking, I think. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a castle. Okay, that is absolutely getting checked out. I did not know this was here. This was an unknown. So, yeah, let's go have a look-see. Okay, so this is the castle Griemenstein, and it was first constructed in 1254, yeah. So just gonna go. No, I'm gonna refilm this. Alrighty, here we have a little information sign. I'm just gonna post a photo of that now. So, moving on to the sign, we get to these stairs here. A little bit more of the castle over here on my left, and then up the stairs here. Really old stairs there. Some old walls here, and then into the castle itself. So that's the way that I just came down. And that's Bodensee over there. And yeah. So yeah, that is the castle Griemenstein, and they do have signage here saying do not climb, and yeah, it can be a little bit slippery when wet, so yeah, that's that really. Looks like down here as well there's a picnic table and barbecue spot, so you can definitely have a little grill and so on, and yeah, that's it really. But yeah, time to keep on with the hiking, I guess. 5 years of filming, and this is the closest I've ever been to losing a camera. I'll play the camera's POV footage, and then I will play the footage from my phone. So yeah, here goes. Okie dokie, it's retrievable, but yeah, my camera was on there, fell down there. Good thing it's stopped by that tree. Yeah. So yeah, good thing it's retrievable, but that is literally the stuff of my nightmares, that is. Right, rescue mission successful. I am in one piece. I'm never letting that happen again. 5 years of filming. So yeah, 5 years of filming, and that is absolutely the closest I've come to losing a camera and not being able to retrieve it. That camera, when I was doing the Rheintalhöhenweg, that doesn't count because I was able to rescue that before it became an emergency. But this one, I mean, I've lost a tripod leg. I've lost a fair few screws over the years, but I've never come that close to losing my actual GoPro. And what's worse is this one's actually camera one. This is my good GoPro, fingers crossed. Yeah. So, yeah, that's that really. Okay, so that big white building and the trees just there is the Stadler train factory. So that's where they make rolling stock such as the Flirt or the Giruno, for example. So yeah, that's where all the trains are made. Looks like they've got quite a few just off the production line. Okay, so final climb of the day. I've got two little sections. First one, 58 meters, drops down 6 meters, and then another 70 meters for a total of 128 meters of elevation gain. And then that is it for this section. Downhill all the way to, I haven't internalized the name of the end destination, but I'll know it when I see it. There is a bus there, but yeah, my routing for the train anyway is to go from the next village down and take the train down the valley that I'm going to be hiking, so I can roughly assess snow conditions and so on, because yeah, there's not a lot of info on this hike. I mean, I'm looking at the snow risk, but I don't really know what it looks like. So yeah, that's it. Happy days. So, turns out I've done another cantonal crossing today from Sangola to Alpenzeller Ho, back into Sangola, and then Sangola, Alpenzeller Ho, and then Alpenzeller Innerrhoden. So, yeah. And just coming up to the top of the final push here, and made it to the summit, and here, lovely overlook of the Rheintal. So yeah, and then catch the bus down from Berneck, and yeah, so without much further ado, here's the view. So that point just there on the lake is where the Rhine River enters Bodensee. So yeah, and also you can actually see the lake now that the mist has cleared. So yeah. Now I'm approaching the last segment of this hike. There's quite a few more people about, so especially as I'm nearing civilization again, so I think I'm gonna call it a day on filming. I always, you know, it's funny, I always say this and then I end up filming a little bit more, but not today. I think once I get to the top of this little crest here, I think that is here is a good spot to call it a day. So yeah, that's it for the Rheintalhöhenweg Etappe 1. Hope you enjoyed this hike, watching this hike as much as I've enjoyed hiking it, editing it and doing all of that fun stuff. So yeah, until next time. Okay, I did say it, that I always finish filming a little bit too early, and the reason that I'm backtracking is that the route that I needed to get down to Henweg has been closed off due to forestry work. Now, that is one of the risks of hiking in the wintertime, is increased forestry activity. However, I was not expecting a major trunk road to be closed off, because Swiss Mobile and Swiss Topo didn't have any indication of that. So yeah, I'm now taking an alternate route down to Au, but when I do this hike, the Etappe 2, I will be starting from Henweg rather than from where I currently am. So yeah, that's it for this adventure, and I'll see you on the next one.